Hi, everybody. This is Dawn Scarpet Sage. I thought I would be really spontaneous today and share with you some things I've been working on this week. So, this last week was our wedding anniversary, and I had so much fun just hanging out with my husband, doing the things we do. And one of the things that happened was earlier this month, I had made this journal and I was going to take it to the shop. And I fell in love with it. And it's a little bit hokey because it says, "Wife, love of my life, friend of my heart." And I'm like, well, I wonder if a guy would buy this in the shop if his wife is there. She might ask for it and want it. Hey, I want it, so why don't I ask for it? So I spoke to my husband and I said, "Hey, Brad, I love this journal. Can I use it for our wedding anniversary and it could be your gift to me?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. How much is it? What'd you sell it for?" It's like, "Oh, about $60." And he's like, "Oh yeah, sure." So he thought he was going to have to buy it from me. It's like, "Oh no, no, just give me the time to work on it and not feel like I have to be productive on other things." So on our anniversary day, he did what he loved, I did what loved. We both are quality time. So if we're in the same room together, we are happy campers. So we decided we didn't want to travel and pay for expensive rooms and try to figure out where we wanted to eat and all that stuff. We just decided to hang out and enjoy our little castle here together. So my siblings had to eat out and we just split it up between 3 meals and ate in. So we ordered in. Well, Brad wanted to go pick things up, but it was just nice and sweet. So let me show you what I did with that. I'm trying something new and I am going to do this. Let's see how this works. Yes. And then I'm going to come to here. Let's go up a minute and do here. So one of the things that we did, I wanted to share with you some digitals that I'm working on both. And I thought sharing on screen might be clearer than trying to show you through the camera and stuff like that. So what I did is I just took some of my favorite images from Creative Fabrica, made things that worked for me, and or just left them as they were because I wanted to use them. Like I'll probably cut this up and add different things to it. But there's our wedding day. It was so sweet. We had such a great time that day. It's amazing how time flies. And so I took some of my favorite images there that I downloaded from Facebook. So we have these images already out in the community. And my husband loves to grill. So I took some of the pictures that he's been proud of and he put out there. And I made Life Can Be Tough, Marry a Grill Master. So I can cut these down and make journal cards out of them and make titles out of what I wrote there, or just fold that page in half. These are images that were local from local artists, and I'm going to put them in my journal. I just thought that was really pretty. Just thought I'd put it up there. And that was at the Astoria. What was that? The Astoria Farmers Market. Those were the images that were there. So you can go ahead and check that out if you're here on vacation. There are beautiful images. I have some beautiful pictures of the ocean breaking onto this beach and stuff like that. So I took some of the pictures I took from when we first moved up here and put it on here, did a grid, did some writing in the background, used some green, timeless stories, did a camera there, did seaside waves. So I'm still playing Calvin Ball, just sort of playing with the different things with Calvin Ball. And then this is just me playing with images that I like. This background collage is from Riley B Studio. I love so many of his images. I love so much. So I added Cherish, and then I did another one. So that was the original one, and I added the Be Mine and the orangutan and the envelope and Cherish each moment, sweet dreams. There's chocolate here and some roses. Got the frame there. It was just fun to play with that a little bit more. So we had an image of us in Vegas on the Harley Davidson motorcycle there. And I did his Queen of Hearts and her Good Man. I was going to do Bad Boy, but I just couldn't go there. So I thought that was cute. And then I'm playing with that Vegas theme again. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. I was thinking more, I have this in my laundry room, but I was just thinking when you choose a man, that's also part of the process. And one thing that we've done throughout our marriage is we've watched anime. So I went ahead and picked out some of the anime that we've watched through the years, and it was just so fun to review the different stories. We both have just playful, whimsical hearts. So you can see he sort of screened some of the anime for me that I would like because I don't like really dark shows. There's a few that might have a little bit of darkness in it, but not too much. So this here was then and now. Yeah, quite a difference. And then, so there's that. And then, let me go back up. So something out of the blue was, I've been making these red, white, and blue journals kit. I did that this last night because I wanted something to match this cover. So I'm starting to make digital kits inspired by things in my scrapbook room or just life around me. So I wanted to do a red, white, and blue garden because that's what inspired this. And I will pick one of these to be on the cover. And so here are the images. So I went to Creative Fabrica and went to their Flow AI tool and typed in, on this one, I typed in flower garden, blue flower garden, and then it popped up, and then I overlaid it with my coffee dyed paper. And this, I've typed in red, white, and blue quilts, and there was a lot of images. So there's an image there, and I just overlaid them with each other to give me that look. And then this I made into thirds. Well, I did fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I can do 2 cards there, and then this can be a belly band, and this can be a belly band, or I can tear them in half and use them as edges. I tend to do that. I don't always cut. I don't always, on my digitals, I don't feel like it's always necessary like to put a tag and put a circle, because you can do those yourselves if the patterns on the digitals work for that. So that is a good example of one. This is 2. So you could cut this into a circle. It would be fine. You could follow these lines here and make a different type of square. You could cut the corners here. See how this naturally sort of cuts and can become a belly band. This can become a belly band. These are sort of the triangles. So, or you can tear it. This would be a great collage sheet. This would be a great collage sheet. These would make good corners. If you wanted to do corners, cut it in half. This would be a good for having 4 cards on the page. This would go good in half. These could be smaller cards. So much could be done with this. So yeah, pretty much I just typed in the Americana themes. This gave me a flag with the stripes and flowers. I love that. And then I typed in Americana or red, white, and blue plaid, and it gave me this. And I put my coffee dyed paper overlay, so it sort of has the splatters there. And I just love the way that looks. I did blue sky with yellow stars with a wood frame and with a red background, and it gave me the splatters. And then I made my coffee dyed paper a little bit more reddish for the overlay here, and I like that. I took a polka dot paper and put a coffee overlay over that and put it behind the flowers and pulled out the white and got this look. And then there is the polka dot papers with coffee dyed paper. So all those were red, white, and blue gardens. So was this one. So were these. So those were my red, white, and blue garden. Sort of thinking the sky and the mountains. And thinking Americana and stuff like that. So I love the way this turned out because it sort of looks like the Red Rocks or, some of the southwestern mountains. It can look like that. Usually you don't have like the rolling hills and then the mountains cut out like that unless they've been mined. Like there's a place in Tuolumne County that looks like this a little bit. So I like how this turned out. Yeah, I've really liked how this turned out. And then this is the funniest one that was out of the blue. So it did the plaid with the car with the Americana theme, and it was just so hilarious. So that was the one that was out of the blue. And I like the way this turned out. It's not perfect, but it's a good image of just Americana. Oh, the other thing that happened out of the blue is my good friend Stephanie. She sent me some brooches, and so I was playing with brooches this week, and I wanted to see what the AI would do with the Americana brooches, and this is what they did, and it was really cool. So you could see what it looks like with the coffee overlay, and then without the overlay. And then I took some of those images and took some of the prompts from Calvin Ball and thought I'd play with that. This one isn't perfect. I need to redo it, but that's what I have going on now. So anyways, that is what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the live. And it's as simple as that. Let me see if anybody was bumping around. Let me look at the chat here. Hi, Sweet Notes. Oh, good. I'm glad you dropped in. Oh, yeah. I do need to do some more ocean themes. I love doing that. Well, I wasn't expecting to have a lot of people here. I just wanted to, looks like it worked out pretty well. I'm glad you got to see the collections. I think it's such a better way to show the digital. And what are you up to today? Are you just sort of hanging out, or what are you up to? It's 11:45, so you may have left me. So I'm sorry if you did. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I didn't have anybody moderate, so I'm sorry. I missed you. And I'm just going to do welcome, real welcome. And okay, you guys have a great